firm or company is Black Series Edition, LLC. I tell you, I see some really sad stuff in my lifetime, but this fellow by the name of Jaime Fernando Gonzalez is a really sad individual. Every time we show off any form of our technology or anything we're working on, he goes into these complete psychotic rants. So this is something new. This is what he sent to me today. I tell you, at the end of the day, I warn you, do not put your credit card information in. Don't put your address in. Don't even put anything in involved in this website because again, this guy is definitely has some mental issues. So basically, he went somewhere and scribbled the word scam. Sorry, on some kind of I don't know what he scribbled on, but he has clearly some problems. He is. Jaime, just to let you know, when we do take you to court, when we find you in court, right, and we're following charges. We literally have charges on him for stalking. We are definitely going to suggest a psychiatric evaluation. You definitely need one. There is something wrong with you. All right, so like I said, anytime we show up any new product, anything new, this guy goes into these real serious rants. And he constantly sends some of the weirdest stuff you've ever seen. Yes, we got to put him on blast because he's a weird individual. And as I said before, do not put your credit card information or anything into his site because again, this guy is very unstable. So as I said before, you would never catch us doing anything like this because I'm an adult at the end of the day. I don't have time to be doing psychotic nonsense like this, but this guy went in and scribbled on one of those pads the word scam and sent it over to us. This is one of Jaime's fake phone numbers again, contacted us. If you notice, he doesn't do any videos of me contacting him because we don't contact him. We're too busy working, but this guy has some really serious mental issues. So I went there and I downloaded the image, just the image right here he sends to us. This is really hilarious. And we get where he scribbled on a pad, scammer. Yeah, he does have some really serious mental issues. And as I said before, I strongly suggest you do not do business with this individual. Do not put any credit card information. Don't put your address in, nothing into it. It's for him to know because this guy will stalk you. We have already stalking charges against Jaime Fernando Gonzalez, including copyright infringement charges against him. So the guy is clearly unhinged. He has some problems. But that is really freaking weird. Look how he wrote it out. That is 100% psychotic signature right there from the door. Dude, for a minute, I thought a 5-year-old wrote this. I thought a 5-year-old wrote this. When I was looking, I was like, wait a minute. You get a 5-year-old to write this? You definitely have some psychotic issues. I can send this to a friend of mine. She's a certified psychiatrist. She can look at your hand strokes and clearly tell that you are completely unhinged. You know, you can tell a person's psychotic behavior on how they write things down. Yeah, pretty much. And this guy pretty much clearly is not all together. Who in their right mind scribbles the words scam, takes a picture of it and sends it over? Whew, man, he's not well. He's not well at all. Jaime needs help. He does. Don't worry, Jaime. We're going to get you the help you need. When we see you in court, we are going to advise to the judge that my lawyer will be advising that for psychiatric evaluation, and I guarantee you probably will pass. That is really creepy. I told you guys, creepy. He is super creepy. But Jaime changes his numbers often. All Jaime's numbers have been traced, so you know that from the door that a lot of the numbers basically ended up in court for the whole, what do you call it, the copyright infringement. They asked us to send in a bunch of emails or whatever of him contacting us. And in those emails, all those numbers were traced. They all came back to Jaime. 187 came back to Jaime. He is a real creepy dude. But I had to show you this one. This is a new one. I guess he stopped taking pictures because somebody was getting on him about how creepy that was. If you're taking pictures of another man, you're definitely obsessed. That is just downright creepy and weird. My goodness. Why don't you just basically cut out the letters next time and just paste it and send it over? You freaking weirdo. My goodness, that's so creepy. Look, he sends another 3 more messages over here at 2. You gotta see this, the time he puts this in, man. At 2:05 and 1:47. He is very, very upset individual. Look, I gave you guys time to make your own product line. I told you, just make your own product line. But, again, he'd rather just hate on us at the end of the day. But I just had to show you that one right there. That's pretty funny. You want to go through the rest of these and see what else he wrote for us? And the stalker. Let's see what we have here. Alright, let's see. Alright, and he has some, this is Jaime, like I said. So I would not trust this guy with any form of your information whatsoever. He has some problems. There's something wrong with him. He's weird, ain't he? I told you, he's a strange individual. There's something wrong with him. Look, you have to understand, people. There's only 2 people we talk about when it comes to screen paint fraud. And that is Jaime and, we can't call him particular, it's not his real name. The name belongs to somebody else. Danny. This is not Danny's behavior. We know Danny's behavior. Danny writes emails. There's a lot of threats sent in. Some other nonsense. We he tries to sound like an alpha male. That's Danny. We know Danny. Danny doesn't send a lot of stuff. He really doesn't. At all, period. Once Danny's shut down to a certain degree, he doesn't really come back up for air for a while. Crow is more persistent. He just keeps going on and on and on. That's his mentality. This is what he does. We got tons of emails actually matching the same kind of energy. And when we do an open mic and we allow him to come in and he just rants, same kind of energy. When we go to his site to talk to him, same kind of energy. So this is all Jaime. Look, see, at the bottom. It doesn't take long. We just have to just mention his name and he automatically pops up. Told you it's him. Easy. He's a weird dude. He has problems. Usually most people wouldn't come in and carry on this way. They'd be quiet so no one would know it's them, but not him. He can't help himself. He has problems. So that's why I tell you at the end of the day, do not let this guy know where you live at. Do not give him your credit card information, none of that. Because again, this is a person who becomes unhinged very easy, does not know how to control his temper, and this is how he carries himself. This is not a stable person at the end of the day. He does need some form of psychiatric evaluation. There is something really wrong with this guy. All right, Jaime, so this is how we handle you. We go in and we block your number. Goodbye. All that for nothing. I found that quite disturbing right there. Ooh, man, I might keep that and get a picture of that. We definitely are going to have to basically go in and send it to. We have to send that in. We already got a trial. We have a trial coming against him for basically criminal charges for stalking and terroristic threats. So that one definitely has to be marked up. So we're going to keep that there because we're going to get a picture of that and send that over for court. But as I said before, don't put your information in there. I was looking at the bottom of this and I was about to type and laugh out loud. Did a 5-year-old write this? Because I'm thinking like, what the freak is wrong with him? He has problems. Look at the A. Gee whiz. You don't know how to write A? You don't know how to write the letter A? Because that's a serious... Look at the C. Look at the M. Yeah, that's definitely a bit psychotic. Let's go over here real quick. Open this up so you can see right there. Yeah, that is definitely psychotic. Wow, Jaime, you must have been extremely angry when you wrote that, because look at the S. It's way over here, and then the C's coming down this way, and I don't know what's going on with the A. The M, don't know. It just looks like a 5-year-old really wrote that in. Oh well, for me, I'm going back to work. I got things to do. But I think he felt this was going to damage us in some way or hurt us in some way, but nah, not really. I'm just going to keep this and basically just post this over on the other site that we have for Jaime the Stalker. We literally have a site for Jaime the Stalker. Has all his emails, pictures and stuff he's taken of us, warning people at the end of the day to stay far away from him. Oh, canceled orders, showing that you cannot back up orders. At the end of the day, all your canceled orders are over there. Insult and curse words you have on your orders, how you treat us as a customer, doesn't look too good for you. Okay, well, I I can't believe how bad that is. That is really, really bad. Like a 5-year-old wrote that the other day. All right, people, I gotta go. I have things to do. I just thought I would share that with you right there. Like I said, the minute we showed up that demonstration, I'm pretty sure he came in and saw how beautiful that screen paint looks, and now you're just filled with envy and jealousy. I bet you're green right now as we speak right now. Green with envy. Because, again, every time we show off screen paint, you reply back with these weird messages. Instead of making something new that's tested, something new with test. You know you can't do that. All right, people. I'm going to save this right here. Matter of fact, we have the file right here. And we have the creepy file right here. Creepy Jaime. We call him Creepy Crow. Creepy Crow. Creepy Crow. He's creepy. There we go. All right, I'm going to save this file right here. And we're going to upload it to our site called Creepy Crow. Yeah, very creepy dude. Jaime, does your wife know about your unhealthy obsession with me? I don't think she does. What's more disturbing is the fact that what other pictures does he have hidden on folders somewhere or in his phone? That's the creepy stuff. I have never seen anybody take that many pictures of me, ever. Boy, like I said, I think you're in love with me. Honestly, I really do. I think you're infatuated by me. I don't have any pictures of you. Just have what I have on the website, basically showing you, on the YouTube video, showing you scamming people. But no, we don't take pictures and put you in weird poses and all that stuff. We don't do that kind of stuff. Kids do that kind of stuff. What are you, like 50? You're in your 50s or something? You're doing this kind of stuff at the end of the day? That is really, really weird. You're a grown freaking man. At that, a father at that, at the end of the day. And this is the stuff that you do on your off time, Jaime? That's pretty sad. That's extremely sad. Okay. Let me see if you wrote anything else in. If you went back in. Can't even write anything else. Anything else? Any more messages from Creepy Jaime? Nothing else. Well, Jaime, look. You think our paint sucks. That's your opinion. All right. We don't care about your opinion at the end of the day. You can't beat house paint. You know, when you look at it, you literally cannot beat house paint. And your product came up matching house paint. So, again, I can't express this enough. You scammed a whole lot of people at the end of the day, and you robbed them. They really thought they were getting a product, and they literally could have went to Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin, and any one of those places and did the exact same with your product. If you basically are saying your product is 100% and not a scam, again, and I can't keep asking this over and over again because it's getting kind of tiresome, you wouldn't mind taking those videos that you deleted off your account and posting them directly to your website. Not only that, doing the slip silver, which you have not done yet, against all your products online, live, so everybody can see that your product doesn't match house paint. Reason why Jaime is very upset, because I told customers at the end of the day, before you buy any screen paint from anybody, even us, before you buy screen paint, request tests. Make sure the product is tested before the person is selling it, and most of all, you want to make sure there's a test of the product versus the same color paint. So that way you don't end up buying a product that you could have went to any hardware store and did it yourself. He doesn't like the fact that I gave customers that kind of information, because now you can't scam anybody anymore. You're going to have to get on YouTube and do that demonstration again. And I guarantee you won't do it again, because you're not going through that little toothpick again. You're not going through that again. Ever again. You're never going to go through that again. Oh, man, this guy's so mental. Look at this. Look how angry he is. Man, he filled out the whole form. Government, housing, scam bird, scammer, 485 something, China, something US. Wow, he has problems. He definitely has some mental problems. I'll show you right here if you can't see it. Jaime has mental problems. There you go. So you know the person that you're dealing with at the end of the day, when you slide your credit card information in and your personal information in, who's dealing with it. So you can see how unstable they are. There you go. Besides, anyone who reads to that website at the end of the day, and if you still slide a credit card through that website, there is something wrong with you. Because again, read to the website is not exactly on point. He literally doesn't know what he's talking about. He clearly asked him questions about the Frankenstein, about whether or not he said this product could be used for home use, and in the demonstrations we've seen it's been used for home use multiple times. So, his website is so iffy it's not even funny. As a matter of fact, that's how we win our PayPal claims, because PayPal goes through his website and they look at his website as a scam site. Really not a lot of product information on it. All right, Jamie. Look, sends another one. Just now. This is where he gets even creepier. Talking about my cat. He's a creepy dude, I tell you. He's creepy. Jamie is very creepy. Now, as we're having this conversation about Jamie the stalker, our creepy crow, now he's talking about my cat Taco. So that shows you how creepy he is. Told you. He's a creepy dude. How about this, Jamie? How about you make a real... I gotta laugh about that one. How about you make a real screen page, show some real testing under the product? I'm not gonna bother buying it because there's no point. At the end of the day, it's probably just house paint. But make a real product and put it against screen innovation. Jamie Crow's products versus screen innovation. Let's say you take on Black Diamond's technology, fully lit environment on your products. You think he'll ever do that? I don't think he can. He's afraid of diamond technology. I would love to see it. Oh well. It'll never happen. Alright, Jamie, this is where we go in and we block your number. Bye-bye. Man, weirdo. He's a creep, man. He is definitely creepy. Oh, he's weird, man. Gives me the freaking creeps, man. Like I said, don't put your personal information in there. Dude's definitely a stalker. You take them off, she's going to show you the same hospitality. And for those who sit there and say, oh, that's not going to happen, there's a bunch of angry customers on YouTube. But one guy actually made a whole lot of memes on him because he burned him and basically dude couldn't get his money back. There's another guy that was upset because turned around and found out his entire basement was better than the screen paint that Jamie sold him. And then you had that one fellow, and there's more after that. There's the other fellow who had the 4K 3500 lumen projector, and his screen completely washed out. It was gone. Wasn't even there at all, period. And they all got burnt. And then think about the dozens upon dozens of customers who bought the Cinemax. And after they saw the demonstration matching Network Grace 773. Think about all those people at the end of the day who got burnt. You think any of them got their money back? Nah. What about the personal mix? Anybody get their money back on that? No. There you go. Oh, such a crybaby. Every time I come in here and we're doing our message and stuff, Jamie's always on our channel crying and whining about something. I'll do a demonstration on a screen. Actually, we got to do a demonstration on the Professional One. We have to do 2 video demonstrations on that. And he'll be in here crying and whining about that tomorrow. We'll do demonstrations on the Sugar Plum Fairy. He'll be in here crying and whining about that. The dedicated 4K screen paint, he'll be in there crying and whining about that. I guarantee you, watch every screen paint we put up. We'll come back in here, Jamie will be in here crying and whining about it. It'll be 2024. We'll have the wallpaper screens. Where's Jamie going to be at? Well, no, I forgot. 2024. Things are going to get a little interesting for Jamie. I doubt he's going to be doing too much crying, or he's going to be doing a lot of crying and whining on top of that. He got a lawsuit coming up on him. He's being sued for copyright infringement. So, yeah, he owes me a lot of money, unless he can prove that we gave him permission. If not, I mean, you're talking about 15 times $150,000. That's $2.4 million. Or 16 is. That's $2.4 million. That's a lot of money that you're going to have to pay me. So I doubt he's going to be, Salvation Army, maybe. He's gonna be somewhere, but it ain't gonna be at his apartment because he can't afford to pay it because he owes money. Don't forget that, Jamie. We got that court date coming up real soon. Don't worry. Don't forget that. Back up for a minute. This is the lawsuit filed against Jamie for copyright infringements. Man, he messed up big time on that one. I mean, I've seen people do some dumb stuff. Gee whiz Louise. Man. Copyright board, man. Pretty soon, he's going to be getting served pretty soon. I think probably around summer, we'll be going to court on this. We'll be going to court real soon on this. Ooh, can't wait to see your face, man. Really can't wait to see your face. Don't squirm and do show up. Don't. If you don't show up, you do know I win automatically. You show up, I still win. So, you know, man, it's gonna be bad. Right there on the spot, I'm gonna come in with $1,000 right there on the spot. I'm executing judgment right on the spot. I'm gonna ask the judge right there in front of you, where do I go to execute this judgment? I'm gonna go right there and execute. By the time you come back to California, your banking accounts will be locked. Everything will be shut down. Debt collector's coming for you to get my money. I'm also going to ask the judge, as we're going through all that, to question you on, do you have a license to sell in the state of California? Since your website is involved in this. Let's see what we got to say. Himself in the worst trouble. Make sure it's on this one. Let's check over here from other account. I'm going to show you his docket number. He knows his docket number. He got a copy of it. He got to come to court. They got to go serve him. And that's what they're going to do. They'll go right to his address, his job. They don't care. They're going to basically serve you. Sometimes they switch up. Sometimes you look out the window, be a man, next to it be a woman. They do switch up on you. Login confirmed. There it is right there. Create account. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right. That's my fee. That's when we first filed a claim on them. Okay, it's popping up. That's the attorney for something right there. Update. We had to go in and update information on the site. I don't know if my Wix account, because keep in mind the questions that they asked us, we had to go back in. One of the questions they asked us, we had to go back in and ask us what platform was involved with the copyrights, and we had to put up Wix and so on and so on. So Wix is definitely going to get pulled into this. He gets mad when he sees this. This is what Jamie gets mad about when he sees this. See my orders popping in? Nice. Orders popping in. He gets mad when he sees that. He made some kind of dumb prediction. He said God said we weren't supposed to be getting any more orders. Man, you gotta stop doing dumb stuff like that. Literally gotta stop doing dumb stuff like that. Copyright can't close. That's the lawyer that contacted us on a claim. We can't show you that. Those are the attorneys that were contacting us back and forth, asking us information about Jamie's whereabouts, which we do have your address, by the way. I got your address. I know where you lay your head at. And now they know where you lay your head at too, Jamie. So after we get done that, we're going to file them stalking charges because, again, I got enough information on them stalking charges. Pictures of me, all kinds of weird messages, asking me weird questions and stuff. He asked them some pretty weird stuff in those messages. But once we get done and all the evidence is all out there, we'll post some of the crazy stuff and I'll show you they were able to trace it back to his account. Sorry about that. So Jamie, question is, how you gonna fight this case? Bigger question, how you gonna pay me? Because again, that's a lot of money. So basically, if Jamie had touched the copyrights one time, say he touched them one time, right? That was it, only one time. Then it'd be somewhere between $750 to 30 grand. That's the most we could get out of you. But because you showed multiple times, not only touching the copyrights, but you showed multiple times of you basically disregarding when we told you over and over again, this is our copyrights, you can't touch this, and you did this over and over again, it's called willfully. And because it's called willfully, it goes from 30,000 to 150,000 per offense. That's 16 times 150,000. That's $2.4 million. You can sit in court and cry and whine all you want that you don't have the money. They don't care. The debt collector don't care. All they care about is getting some of that money back to me and back to them because they get a percentage of it. There you see, Jamie. I'm going to see you in court real soon. Ain't that your name right there, Gonzalez? I'm going to see you in court real soon. And then when I get done with you, we still got time for the rest of y'all. Matthew, Partey, and I can't call you Partey, Danny, and Silent Wake 5. We got plenty of time. Statute of limitations is not up. We will be taking you to civil court. Civil court's a little different. This is where we can ask for more money. We can ask for $1 million or so in civil court. This is where you're going to have to bring an attorney. Copyright Claims Board, there is no attorneys because it's considered to be small claims. But because of how Jamie carried on and the evidence that was in there, there was enough evidence to bring it to trial. That's why we got a doc number. If there wasn't enough evidence, if our copyrights weren't legit and it belonged to us, they would have denied the claim. We'd have never got that number to begin with. So, I'll be seeing you in court. Make sure you got my money. If you don't have my money, when I get done out of that debt collector's office, I will freeze all your banking account, credit cards, whatever, and I will make sure they'll have that truck out in front of your house to collect my stuff. Because you're going to owe me money. So you're going to pay it. So you can sit here and cry and whine, send the word scammer, whatever you want, make memes, whatever, don't care. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. My company is going to be having it selling offline, then online. Our product line is going to continue. We got new technology coming in 2024. And you, my friend, are going to try to figure out how you're going to pay me the rest of this money. Because keep in mind, there's interest involved in this too. This man is going to have to die like 8 times over just to pay up the interest on this. And keep in mind, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Jamie. The reality. This ain't YouTube. This is not a joke. This right here is not a joke. This is a real deal. This is actually going to happen. And me and you're gonna be in courtroom in front of a judge. You're gonna have to come up with some kind of, I don't know what you're gonna do, to tell you the truth, honestly, saying that we gave you permission to use that copyrighted material without, you got to come up with something, because if not, you're gonna lose your shirt in there. This is the bigger problem you're gonna have. Is your wife gonna stay with you? Because it's the problem you're gonna have. You're married. Is your joint, which means if we hit one, we can hit the other one. She's gonna take in some of that lawsuit too. So she has to make a decision at the end of the day if she's gonna support your stupidity and shenanigans and drag her family down with your dumb nonsense, or just divorce you and get rid of you altogether and let you deal with this freaking nightmare. This is a grown man that's getting sued for a ton of money, and yet he's still writing the word scammer to us and taking pictures and sending me pictures. He doesn't learn. He can't learn. Some people are just destined for destruction. They can't learn. And that's what Jamie is. Jamie can't learn. He is destined for destruction. This man is going to lose everything. He's going to be broke, poor, out in the street, homeless, no money, nothing. Can't live in that apartment if you owe money at the end of the day. I'm even going to a special lawyer to see if we can garnish your income tax. We can take that too from you. Not all of it, but a majority of most of it, you're going to have to pay because you owe money. And we don't buy no house, or you won't be getting no car. All that's gone. You won't be getting any of that because you got massive liens against you. No bank or any place or institution will lend you a dime due to the fact that you got $1 million, more close to about $2 million freaking lien on you. You're going to have your credit. If you got a credit score, that's gone. Ooh, man, that's going to be nasty. And then on top of that, you're going to go to court 2 more times. Got to go to small claims court for the batch number nonsense that you were doing. That's $12,000. And then we're taking the civil court again at the end of the year because we want to take it to court to the fact that you did all those video demonstrations, claiming you bought our products or you got our products from other customers. Keep in mind, you'll be under oath because they're going to request, my lawyer's going to request, what customers did you get it from? All that information is going to come up. So you're going to be under oath, you can't lie. We're going to grill you, baby. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get grilled on the stand. My lawyers are going to drill into you. They don't even like you. They can't stand you. Oh well. Sucks to be you. It really does. But he did it to himself. Can't nobody feel sorry for him. Jamie did this to himself. Oh, by the way, when we go to court, that judgment that we put on you, well, not a judgment, but we gave Jamie a cease and desist order, which means Jamie was full aware of his actions when he was committing them because there was a letter that was given to him by an attorney telling you to back the freak down or you were going to go to court and get sued. And you continued on with the same kind of freaking hostile attitude after we gave this letter. So this is a letter that's going to be used against you in court. You can't come to court and claim that you didn't know or you got a letter from an attorney telling you that we're going to sue you for this if you continued on. You're screwed on so many levels. So at the end of the day, Jamie, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to you. At the end of the day, it's just going to be messed up. That's all. Oh well. Enjoy taking your stuff. Keep in mind, I don't get any of your toys or anything. I am going to see if I can request one object out of that. I can have it for a trophy to stick in the back, but I doubt that's going to happen because they're going to want their money. They're debt collectors, so they're just going to go in and just take everything out of your house, and they're going to put it in the truck, and they're going to take it down, and going to tag it, figure out what it's worth, and then auction it off. That's what's going to happen. Now, for anybody who feels that I'm wrong for doing this, no, I'm not wrong for doing this. Anybody else would have done this a long time ago. Jamie's been carrying on for a long time, and we've been letting it slide for a long time. And if the judge sits there and says, well, Mr. Bird, how come you didn't act on this right away? Because I was trying to think about your family, Jamie. You do have a family that you don't even think about them today. You're not even a man. I've mentioned this before. You are not even a man. You are going to put your family through this nonsense at the end of the day because of your pride. The first minute you got the letter from the attorney, the first thing you should have did was back the freak down. But you couldn't do that because you're entertaining your little what do you call it, your crow boys? Well, hope your crow boys got some money that can help you out because you're gonna need it. Got to pay that money up. And if you lose the civil court, you're gonna pay my attorney's cost, and they're not cheap; they're expensive, and you'll pay yours too. Oh well. Oh, I forgot we got the criminal charges too coming up too for the whole stalking thing. Okay. Well, I gotta go. I got things to do. Ain't nothing much to say. I just can't wait to see you in court. Can't wait to see your face in court. What you gonna say? Don't bother apologizing. Nah, it's not gonna work. Gave you plenty of time to do all that. When basically before we went to court, before all this came up, before we filed this, we gave you plenty of time to back down. Don't apologize, don't whine, don't cry. And do me a favor, when you're in court, try to speak up. Don't choke too much. And look me straight in the eye, and also to make good contact with the judge, which is very important. If you choose that you're not going to show up, you still forfeit. We win either way. But I do advise you on this. When we do go to court for the criminal charges, for the stalking, terroristic threats, and racial slurs, which is a hate crime, I do advise you show up. Because if you don't show up, you're going to mess around and get a bench warrant on you. You don't want that at the end of the day. So I would advise you show up for that. Because they're all going to ask us when we go to court. They read through the emails. A lot of emails have a lot of racial slurs in it. There's a lot of death threats and stuff like that. It doesn't involve any criminal charges. They're all going to ask us if we want to file for criminal charges. I'm going to say yes. Okay, so now you'll know at the end of the day, if you go buy screen paint from this guy, this is a guy who actually is now going to court for copyright infringements. He's going to be seen before a judge, and he's going to lose a ton of money because he did some really dumb stuff. And judging by the weird stuff he's been sending us on a daily basis, yeah, that's somebody who would not trust with your information at all, period, because again, he has some problems at the end of the day. Jamie, as I said before, if I'm this big scammer at the end of the day, hey, file a lawsuit against me. Go take me to court and basically say that I've been scamming people, my products are fake. And I guarantee you that I only want to go to court with no problem, but I'll back my product up with no problem whatsoever, and then turn around and file a lawsuit against you for wasting my time. But anytime you want to, file. All right, well, with that being said, I got to go. Thank you all, and God bless. Jamie, see you in court real soon.